Hey, welcome to this video. My name is Elle, the Marketing Blondie, and I make videos about social media and internet marketing for online coaches and experts to grow their businesses online. And today I've got my laptop here. I'm just reading some things on there, just to give me some pointers. Today we are going to talk about why your content might be falling flat on social media. This is something that a lot of coaches do without realizing. And it kind of can really make you feel a bit bogged down when you're kind of constantly creating this content. You're on the content hamster wheel and it's just not getting seen, or it's not really hitting people in the way that you like. Maybe you have a lot of competitors, who are really successful, and their comment section is full of their dream audience saying like, "Oh my God, are you me? Oh my God, are you in my head? This is exactly what I've been thinking about. Oh, you hit the nail on the head every single time." And then you're posting content and it's not really, it doesn't seem to be resonating with people. People aren't sharing it. People aren't leaving comments like, that saying that they like it and stuff. I mean, that's kind of more to do with them trusting you enough and liking you enough to leave a comment anyway. We'll go into that in another video. But like your content's kind of just falling flat. So let's talk about this. Most of the time, and most people do this without realizing, so you think about your business and you think about your transformation and you think about that thing that you're really passionate about, and sometimes you think about the things that other people are teaching in the industry and you're like, oh, like the people teaching that, like I just don't think that it works. I don't think that it's ethical. I don't think they're being honest in these ways. And it can make you feel quite passionate. And maybe you're driving somewhere, or you're in the shower and you're having that kind of podcast monologue almost like in your head, where you're like reeling off these really amazing points about just what you think, about the transformation that you teach, about what you share, about what you feel really, really passionate about. And everything's flowing and you're getting a little bit spicy. And then it comes to actually creating your content, and that authoritative voice that you just had in the shower or in the car, and that spice level just gets toned down a little bit because reality sets in and you're like, okay, this content is actually going out to like potentially a lot of people are going to see this, and like that makes me a little bit scared because I don't want people to disagree with me, or I don't want to come on so strong about one of my opinions and God forbid someone say, "Are you nuts?" Like something like that. So what you do then is, rather than creating that content that that was in your head earlier that you were so hyped up about and confident about, you create this kind of content for your haters rather than your dream clients. Does that make sense? So you create kind of like more like convincing content and content that's very vanilla. I like to call it politicians content, because politicians content caters to a very wide audience and lots of mixed beliefs. So when you post that content, it really just dilutes amongst everything that's out there on social media. It doesn't hit people, it doesn't activate people, it doesn't make people stop and go, whoa, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I think that. It's almost kind of like, when you sometimes this genuinely happened to me once. I wanted a way. I struggle with procrastination a lot. I'm a lot better, but I'm always looking for ways to just be more productive. I think I like put on YouTube once. Sorry, I'm a bit gassy today. I put on YouTube like how to be more productive, or like how to stop procrastinating, and I'm not even joking. I watched this one video. It's like when I search something like that, I want the goods. I want the stuff. Like, I want to know what's the secret. Tell me what you do. I don't care if you stand in the corner of the room with a banana on your head, hopping up and down on one leg, and that makes you more proactive and productive. I want to know that you do that because it goes against the grain. Whereas like this video that came up, it was like, here are 5 steps to increase your productivity. Number 1, go to bed earlier. No shit, Sherlock. Number 2, wake up earlier. Yeah, all right, cheers. My mum's been telling me that for about 20 years. Number 3, exercise. Number 4, drink more water. And number 5, I can't remember what number 5 was. It was like, eat healthier. Studies have shown that if you nourish your body with fruits and vegetables, you will have higher energy levels, which will lead to you being more productive and procrastinating less. And it was just the most generic, stupid video. I didn't learn anything from it. And what do you think I didn't do? I didn't follow, I didn't subscribe, I didn't click on any of the links in the description, I didn't binge watch any of the creators' other videos, because I did not get anything from it. Nothing activated me. Nothing about that content was potent. Nothing about that content made me curious. Nothing about that content made me think of the creator as a real leader and authority and someone who I wanted to know more what's in their brain. It was just the most ridiculous thing. And that's what happens when you get on social media and you start creating this very vanilla, fluffy, generic content that you can just find on Google. And that's why it just doesn't resonate. So the reason, so when you start coming to creating your social media content, you almost kind of switch into defense. So you start creating content that intends to convince the skeptics rather than push and empower and encourage the people who already believe what you believe. You just need them to believe it a little bit more, and you need them to see you as the person to lead them. So you have so your dream clients aren't resonating with your content because it's too fluffy and you look like a people pleaser. Meanwhile, they're being attracted to all the other experts who have magnetized them with content that's really hit them and activated them to the core and seemed to speak directly to them. So you've got to create your content with you're either gonna freaking love this or you're gonna freaking hate this. There needs to be no in between. The content needs to be that potent. You're gonna have one team and another team. And most people, you're not gonna get much hate for it. You probably think that you're gonna get more than you are. And when you do, that's gonna be a whole, that's just gonna be another part of the journey. You probably haven't received any hate yet, and that's why you're dreading it so much. So only when you start getting hate, then you cross that bridge when you come to it. Then you can start looking at ways to overcome your new unlocked fear of online haters. But, everybody gets them. Everybody gets them. The biggest companies in the world, the bigger you are, the more you get as well. So it's only ever going to get worse. So you've got to look at, cross that bridge when you come to it is what I'm saying. So anyway, for a recap, your content is falling flat because you're not creating the content with your dream clients in mind. You're creating content for your potential haters in mind, and that's why you're just stepping back and you're stepping into your comfort zone. You need to really, really get out there. So I hope that you got a lot of value from this video about content creation. I will see you in the next video.